opponents were tougher than LeBron's playoff opponents. That's because in Michael's day, the East was the beast. And in LeBron's day, the East was the least. So he had just easy pass. He had super highways to the finals. I will give you that Golden State was the toughest finals opponent either LeBron or Michael ever had to contend with. I give you that. But remember, LeBron had his biggest meltdown against the Dallas Mavericks, who were ranked by 538, the easiest finals opponent either LeBron or Michael ever played. The 2011 Mavericks, easiest finals opponent, and the chosen one became the frozen one in that series. Michael never melted down in any series of any round of the playoffs. So now let's go back to Kendrick's idea, his panel that he put up on his Twitter. It's so misleading because it's a bunch of phony baloney. Here's what's not included in those numbers. And Kendrick, it was a nice try, but you failed again to make LeBron the GOAT. He's the phony GOAT, rated PG, phony GOAT. And here's why. In the final Bulls three-peat, they played Seattle, Utah, and Utah. The games were played much more physically then, and the scores were far lower than the LeBron Golden State scores. So there are far more points to be scored against Golden State because it's more run and gun. Against Seattle and Utah, here are the average scores of those finals. Against Utah, it was 93 to 89 was the average score. The first Utah series, the average final was 88 to 87. Then in the three-peat finals against Utah, the average was 88 to 80. So all the scores are down in the 80s. But guess what? So the average score of those three-peat finals for Michael, the second three-peat, was 90 to 86. He scored 35% of the 90 points. Now you look at LeBron against Golden State. The average score of all three of those finals was 112 to 103. Many more points scored by both sides. LeBron scored 34% of those points. So Michael, 35% of his three-peat points, and they won. And LeBron, 34% of more points to be scored, and they lost. They lost in 6.